Hello, everybody, and welcome to No Script Weekly. I'm your host, Lyle Stokes. On the left side here, we have the loser this weekend, Brian No Fishing Skill Proctor.
Hold up, Papa. No. I'm gonna whoop you like you was my kid, not like I'm yours.
Oh no, boy, you're going down this weekend. I learned how to throw
Nah,
my cast net without hurting myself. I'm going to get that bait this week, and I'm going to take you down, just like Nina took Freddie down and Parker took Chad down.
yeah, I done took Chad and Freddie down, so you just next on the list.
Oh, bring it on. I mean, you thought Creole beat you? Wait till I get a hold of you.
Come on, man. It's only 5 pounds there, Lyle. It's only 5 pounds.
It don't matter if it's an inch or a mile. Losing's losing and winning's winning.
You won the fight, but not the war.
That ain't right. That ain't right, Pops. That ain't right.
What do you think this is? Your birthday?
Well, yeah. I just hit 1K, so I'm special now.
Oh. Well, happy birthday, Click Master.
Wait. Oh, my bad. Was you talking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard snoring. I thought it was time to go to sleep.
It is about past your bedtime, Pops.
I'll stay. I'm a man. I'll stay up as late as I want. Just kidding, guys. It's really us. I mean, we sounded just like them. It was amazing.
That was great. That was perfect.
I mean, that's just the way the bait shop rolls. Nothing but perfection.
That's right.
Right? We were 2-0 in the first round of the March Madness tournament. Played it cool, kept it close, let the other ones have it just on a whim. You know, that's how we do.
Yep. Well, unlike you, I got a lucky fill-in position this weekend for the Nina because she unfortunately has to work Sunday. So I get to fill in her place.
Everybody kept asking me to offer my fishing skills as a fill-in, but, you know, I was like, it's not fair. I really just kind of backed out. I let Jerry Parker have the win. I kept, letting the fish not have I seen you, Honolulu.
No, that was Trey.
Oh, that Trey? All I seen was a whoop whoop. And I just assumed, what's up, Trey? Hey. Yo, it's Trey.
He's getting that teenage puberty going on. That voice getting a little deep.
He's all like, what's happening? What's up, fishing family?
Well, I guess we should start the real show now and say hello to some people.
Let's do it. Let's say hello and good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Happy Brian B Day. It is his B Day. So everybody wish happy birthday to Brian B. I believe he is even older than I am still, or now, or was, ever will be. But anyway, happy birthday, buddy. Appreciate you, coming in for a minute. I think I did see him in here, so.
He said he popped in to say hello, and then it went ... That's all I saw. Well, but anyway.
Get some shout-outs. Go ahead.
D, the first person I see in the chat is the lovely D. I guess she was number 1 today. She beat Avid.
Yeah, she was talking to somebody, but I don't know. I guess they were in their way before, and the messages got deleted. But she was saying hi to Eric and Sampy and Jimmy.
And there's Carolina Catfish, which you have. Ooh, look at there.
If you're in need of transmission repair, Carolina Transmission, if you are in their area or anywhere in the vicinity, go by and check them out.
And then we've got the amazing catfishing crappie Mark. He caught some nice crappie today.
Yes, I've got pictures from I don't know how many people today while I was sitting in my office, and it was 95.4 degrees in my office today, and everybody else is out fishing, catching fish. But anyway.
I'm sorry. But anyway, we got Jason Lamb. Wow. Freddy's Outdoors. Hey, it's me. There's Lyle, Panfish Nation, Uncle Jeep, Creole Catfishing, Philip Williams, Fishing with the Squirrel, Crappy Day Fish On. They were talking a lot. Those handful of people were at the beginning.
That they were. That's where I always struggle with. So I went all the way down to the bottom. We've got my buddy Parker Pursuits, Anglerholics Fishing Outdoor Adventures, Philip Williams, Creole Catfishing, Whisker Dreams, Annette Morgan. We got Fat Boy Eric, Brad Caudill, Fishing and Freedom, Lyle from Panfish Nation, who was drawing right after us, Jose's Fishing Adventures, Fishing with the Squirrel,
Betty Jean, Couples Cross Fishing. Hi, Betty.
Hey, sis.
Stank Chat Sunday. No, I didn't say that. My bad.
I got the Weekend Angler. I seen him in chat. I got his shirt on here tonight.
I see Chrissy Brown and Tim Molina.
What's up, Tim? Chrissy?
Yep. And Patriot Catfishers America, which you were lucky enough to be on his show last night.
I was.
James, we're still doing everything we can, but we're going to work our butts off and hopefully make this fish-a-thon on April 16th a smash hit.
Well, it may be getting even bigger and better, so we'll maybe throw out that when I get more details on it. But
yep.
We got Murillo Family Fishing, James Kirkpatrick.
Now, I do got to pause real quick. You said Parker Pursuits is in here. Jerry, yep. I hope you're doing okay, bud. We heard a little bit about something. There was an accident at work. He had to go to the ER, something to do with some ribs and things. Hope you get feeling better quickly, bud.
Absolutely. Got Killer Bee Outdoors, Stonefly 71, Quiet Man Curtis, Sunfish Assassin, Dale Hayslip. I think we're pretty much caught up now.
Big Bill's Veteran Catfishing.
Hey, Big Bill. That's my buddy. Chris Everett.
And that other guy, Brian B. You know, you already said happy birthday, but we just want to make sure we say hey to Brian B.
Yeah, I should say hi to Brian B. It's his birthday. I mean, even though he messaged me earlier and said the greatest birthday present he ever got was, getting to meet me down at CatCon. So, a spelling test tonight, a spelling contest tonight. I don't know. I'm pretty good at spelling.
I'm not.
Spell fish.
Feeeeesh. That's fish.
Well, Uncle Jeep was catching fish today, and no, that is wrong, sir. There was one too many E's. Oh, man.
Brad Caudill, Tyler Waits has jumped in here to see us.
What's up, my buddy Brad? Oh, but yeah, let's, God, where do we start? Oh, hold on. We can't start yet. Miss Cindy Stokes, my mother from another mother, the great Cindy Stokes from the great state of Missouri, which I love so much. Unlike that freaking Illinois where it made me lose. But yeah, we'll start there. So yeah, I had to let Parker win.
That was nice of you to go to his home waters and let him win on his
own. I mean, it was the least I could do. Dee tried to talk me out of it, but Parker and Josh both kept looking at me with these sad puppy eyes that they really wanted to advance in the tournament. So I was like, whatever. We'll let it happen, and I'll be around if needed to jump in and narrate or whatever. And I do plan on trying to do some fishing this weekend. Right now, are you in any of the Fishing Chaos tournaments?
I am. I'm in the slot tournament, which is probably a big mistake on my end because usually I either catch stuff like this or just above 30 inches.
Well,
but I did catch 8 channel cats today, and 4 of them I got pictures of to put into my spot. I don't think it's going to move me up any, but hey, I got some more fish on the board.
Oh,
and you're in one of the Fishing Chaos.
I am, but I'm interested in the slot tournament, and we'll get to mine in a minute because I'm kind of struggling in it. I gotta take care of something here. I
think I'm going to swap next month and go for the boat tournament. I'm going to try to jump all in and just go straight for the boat one next month instead of the slot tournament. It'll force me to push myself harder and get on the boat more.
So explain the slot tournament to me.
7 fish, 30 inches or less. So a perfect fish is 29.75 inches. Because if it hits 30, it's DQ. 29.75 is a perfect fish. Now, when it comes to that size fish, you need to take a quick video of it from nose to tail, squeeze the tail together, pull it apart just to show that it is actually 29.75 and not over. But yeah, that's an actual tough tournament, you know. And you got some big names in it.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to share it here in a minute, but yes, Betty Jean, I did. He keeps telling my mother, Cindy, total lies that I hate Missouri, and that is not the truth. So he deserved. I put Mark in a corner. So basically, 29 3/4 inches is a perfect fish in a 30-inch slot. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So basically the close to 7, 29.75 inch fish.
Yep. You need 7 of them. Pretty much to win it right now, you need 7 fish between 28.5 and 29.5. I think that's how close I think number 1 and number 2 are. It's going to be tough to come back and win that one unless I get on a bunch of perfect fish in the next couple weeks. But it's fun anyway.
Well, I'm going to share this because Stonefly said, where do we look at these tournaments? So if you go to fishingchaos.com, or there is an app on your phone that you can use, and you search online catfish tournaments, you can find these here tournaments. There's a few different ones here. I'll show you if I can get down here.
Look, there's 166 entries between all the different categories right now. But Killer Bees, yeah, that's the app that Kayak, Catfish, and Green Machine are always in. You'll probably see them as Chad scrolls down, bud.
Yeah, so the 30-inch slot limit leaderboard, Justin Johnson is whooping y'all's tail.
Yeah, and if you click on that little drop down, it'll show you all the fish, what length fish he has. Yep, that little arrow right there, if you click it.
Wow.
You see he's got looks like one perfect fish right there, 29.75. But yeah, that's going to be tough to beat. You know,
I need to get out there, man. I went out one time, and that was the weekend of Amy Evans' birthday, and I caught 2 fish, and after the very first one, I threw it back, and about 2 minutes later, I said, "Oh my God, I'm in a tournament. I need to measure these fish." So there's the 30-inch slot limit leaderboard, the 5 biggest catfish.
That's
on the bank for the bank.
Yep. And Ernie's doing his thing this month. Ernie has been fighting the past couple months to get to the top, but he's actually beating Tony. And Tony's usually number 1 in the bank every month.
Tony is a force to be reckoned with. This is one heck of an angler right there. Look.
Now, you know, and I'm tossing up between the bank and the boat, but you know me, I got my boat. It's time for boat season. I want to do the boat one. So I'll probably do the boat next month, but I'm not 100%. It just depends. But I tell you one thing,
top 5,
slot one's just not quite for me. That's because, again, I either got really small ones or ones just above 30 inches.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. But then they got the kayak 5 biggest, and then if you notice, Chad's in the top 5 of the boat. So I'm just saying, I've only got 1 fish in there right now, but no, there's 1 missing that I know is in it, but they have not registered a fish yet. At least 1 more, and he messaged and said he was struggling this year or this month as well. So stand 3, don't count me out just yet.
Yeah, stand 3 has caught some big fish. I think he's got 2 of them over 40 inches in there.
Oh, does he? I mean, look at that. 3, 4.
3. Wow. So, yeah, you got some work cut out for you. And if you go down just to the biggest for all the events total, stand 3 is leading out of all of them with that 42.
Yeah, James Jones is also.
What happens in this is each grouping. So the slot, you don't count, but bank's biggest fish will be in there. Your boat's biggest fish will be in there. Your kayak's biggest fish will be in there. That's why you see James Jones in there as well. And you see if you look, the bank guys, Tony's actually beating Ernie for the big fish on the bank because Tony has a bigger fish.
Okay, I got you. But I wanted to show this because we're trying the boat. The boat is the newest of all of these. So they've had the kayak ones going for a while. The bank's been going for a while, and I'm not sure about the slot tournament, but the boat's relatively new, and we've got about 6 people every month to do it. We need a minimum of 5 to do it. And guys, if you're interested in this, it's fairly easy. And the entry fee is $40 to get into it. So they've lowered that part. We're going to try keeping it at 40 for now. But I mean, obviously, stand 3 needs some competition over here because the rest of us aren't taking the opportunity to show him. But I guarantee you, next month, stand 3 probably won't even enter it because he knows the month that I'm about to have in April. April is my month. And unless you're scared, I mean, you don't want to get in it, that's fine. But next month, that is mine. I am winning it. Calling it now. I'm Babe Ruth in next month.
Let's see. Muskrat has joined us. Clearview Outdoors has joined us. Oh, stop the press. James Dockery's in the house.
I miss you, my buddy. Hope you're doing well.
That was amazing what Betty Jean did Saturday on the 1v1, to help push Dockery up a little bit,
I know. I can't even catch Dockery. They was getting him so many subs these last couple of weeks, especially during that one day, that I can't even catch Dockery on the sub count. So what are you gonna do? Did that timeout work last time?
I think it did. I don't know if he's been. I'm not getting in the middle of y'all's family feud.
Oh, once he decides to stop lying,
I'm just the next door neighbor. Okay.
But anyway, what's going on, Muskrat? Clearview Outdoors, Skip, Chucky Morgan. Wait a minute, what's this? Where'd Murillo's comment just go? That's the best April 4th. Wait a minute. Did you tell a joke? I didn't tell a joke.
I didn't tell a joke. I think it was what you said, but I'm not going to get into it because, I am your co-host right now still. I know I'm on like 2.99 strikes, but,
You've been pretty close lately.
I know. It's been pretty cool walking that line.
Hey, John Patrick Jr., if you only knew how much he's picked on me and he keeps trying to get poor Cindy, one of the sweetest ladies of all time and by far the best person I've ever had the honor of eating their cinnamon rolls from the state of Missouri.
There's a typo in there, but it's a good one. It says, is April the month that you throw rods in the water, Chad?
I think he meant Roger.
Well, that would be a good one too.
I would. I hope not, man. I just got my fishing rods. I don't have enough reels yet.
Me either. As you see, I still got my 2 behind me, my 2 medium gold rushes that Tom sent me. LG Bass.
I've got one. Well, okay, I'll say D's got one in there. One of the gold rush. Is it Gold Rush?
Gold Rush.
That we need to get a reel for still. So
I got to figure out what reel I want to put on it.
I don't know. They had one down at the bait shop that I really liked. And it was black with instead of like the chrome, it was gold.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a line counter, but it was like $300 or $230 or something like that.
Yeah, I got my medium heavies. I've got the gold something from Cabela's on it, which we already talked about that with this awesome deal I got, but just got to figure out what to put on these. Probably go with something black because the black and the gold looks good together.
Yeah, well, what I'm thinking about doing, because she got that Panther one that she has is a a heavy. The gold one's a medium heavy. But yeah, obviously our Uncle Lou rods are the set that I have of those are for our dragging bait, for dragging baits. But I've got the Channel Cat rod set now, and I'm thinking these will make our suspended rods. So we're looking at low profile for those. What's up, Mr. Chris?
They went camping the other day.
I seen that. They're Panthers, not Cougars. My
Cougars. I wasn't going to highlight it.
My Cougars in the other room, though. And how awesome did she do last night, Freddie? I know you watched a little bit of it at least.
I had so much fun just sitting back. I'm getting to be into that lull stage, I guess, where I like to go to bed at about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But I stayed up a little extra late last night and watched about the first hour and 20 minutes worth, and Dee was amazing. It was so much fun, especially the story about the lanyard and the ring. I think that was the funnest beginning I've ever seen.
Dude, I honestly, I wish I would have had that on video. That would have been a great little story right there, because it was. I can still picture it all in my mind, even though I'm old and it's kind of gone. Most of my memories are starting to fade, but that one sticks with me. So look at the loose black round reels; they are nice. Yeah, my Muddy Water Bait and Tackle is supposed to have been ordering some of those Ancient Mariners. That's the one we're going to check out as well when they get them in.
I've heard nothing but great things about the Ancient Mariners, But we'll see. I don't know. It just depends. When I see the reel I want for these, I'll know it.
Oh my goodness!
You might not catch catfish with it, but
they could make one. They could make one for all the pay lakers and do a cheetah print, because they have a bunch of cheetahs.
Speaking of rods. Did you see the post from Uncle Lou that he's already out of medium heavy and medium light rods right now?
I thought it was medium and medium heavy.
It might be medium. I know he's already out of 2 of the favorite rods, and he's waiting on to get some more in stock. So bear with Uncle Lou if you need a rod and you want to order one. Just bear with him; he'll get them out. But he does have a brand new bumping rod out there.
He does. I've seen pictures. I've seen video.
I've done more than that.
Yeah, trust me, we know all about what you've done with J-Dogs.
I was trying not to go there, but yes, I got to touch one. Steve Mosley has joined us.
Honestly, Tim Lee, that's part of the story that I know I've told Dee about. We actually had a buddy that we worked with at DHL that his family owned season tickets, and he was trying to get a hold of them and get a hold of somebody, and they were going to put it on the Jumbotron when we did it, but he never was able to get a hold of anybody.
There you go. Yes, I'm saving up to get me one myself so I can learn how to bump.
Yeah, that would have been awesome if they would have just played it the whole time on the Jumbotron, watching her fumbling around and not know what she even had it. What is this? Did you see a Pay Lake shutdown this year? Go Ohio. I did not, Brad.
Ooh.
One less on the board is good in my opinion. Let's see. We got one left. Oh, you already got that one. But so you guys will be fishing this week, and like I said, I'm going Saturday morning. I'm going to go out and try to put some on that board for that Fishing Chaos tournament. So if anybody's interested in that, basically you have until 11:59 on the last day of the month to sign up for the next month.
For the next month, yep.
So April's coming up. We got about 14 days left. If you're interested in that, you can go ahead and sign up for next month. But like I said, I'm looking forward to the boat one next month. I think that's my month. But then we'll be going crappie fishing Sunday with Miss Betty Jean and Brandon. So that's gonna be a fun time. Change it up, maybe take a cooler and see if we can't get us a mess to bring home.
But I'll be going Saturday too. I've got to go check one more spot out. You know, I think I found me a good number spot now, but now I need to go for a big fish spot. So I've got a spot, and it's really close to where you're going to be next month.
Really?
It's just on the other side of the dam of it. I'm going to be fishing just below the Lake Wiley Dam Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you need me to take a look at anything for you and, you know, master strategize with you, you just let me know, because I fished that lake one time and I'm an expert now.
Well, there's a little bit different, you know, most dams, you know, they're straight across. This one's almost in an L shape. So, and they let off from the side a lot of times. So you don't have that full force coming straight down the river. So it's kind of coming into the rocks and then bending. So it's not quite as bad as most dams are. But then there's an island, a big island, where one side of the creek, one side of the river goes around it on one side, and the other side goes around the other side. And then it's got a bend on the back side of it. So I'm going to try to set up right behind that island. I think that's going to be my first spot to check out, because, you know, those two currents slowing down into that bend, coming back together, should be a good spot to try. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And if not, me and Honolulu was up there last week and fished for about 30 minutes. Had 3 big takedowns, had one hook up, and there's about a 5.5, 6 pound blue. So
I wish you all the luck, my friend. We'll see what happens with it all this weekend. So apparently Josh seems to think that's one less fishing hole for me. Bite me, pal. I mean, Mr. Curtis, I couldn't catch one even if I paid for it. And that's right. Josh is jealous.
And as you see, they're not picking on me about not catching fish, because I caught 3 fish on Lee's Live earlier. I'm just saying. One of them was like this big, but.
Oh, yeah, you better, because I was about to just start. I was going to take this off right here, right now. I won't wear it.
You were going to Hulk Hogan?
I almost choked myself. Oh, what else we got going on? So, let's see. Yeah, I was on Patriot James last night. We kind of threw out what we were planning. You know, with James not having his tournament, we're still going to try to do something to raise money. And honestly, I think I missed about the first half hour, 45 minutes of D being on Tom and Jody's show. It's just talking to people and on the phone. And so we may actually be getting more than just the one thing. So we're still working on some details, but we may be looking at another stream. And once we get the details finalized, we'll roll that out. But then we also might be having something else going on up there with the people that are going. I was very, very overwhelmed last night trying to put it all together in my head. What was this by Dockery?
Let me go back to it. Hold on. There it is.
I mean,
not one less fishing hole, one less fishing pole.
You know, I kind of sometimes miss the days there where James Dockery just sat and watched. Hi, Honolulu.
Her and Nina are out and about and listening in the car, I guess. And there it is. D put the link to the Fishing Chaos app. So if you guys are wanting to get into it, that's amazing.
Oh, just so everybody knows, Carolina Cat's fish that is in there is
also Carolina Transmission.
Carolina Transmission. They are ones that reached out and kind of poked the bear to get this all started. And we're going to really try to put something together that I think everybody will enjoy, have some fun. And yeah, good job, Josh. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mark Chad hates fishing rods and Missouri. Yep. I need a snack break. Oh, my Lord have mercy.
That's a funny one.
I did get some stickers with it, too. I got stickers with my hat. It was awesome. Oh, man.
I know you're always listening.
No, they're sitting over there on my table. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think we'll have, I'm not sure how many people that we're going to have actually on Lake Wiley now, but we may be putting something together for folks that aren't going to be on Lake Wiley. And then we also have Josh Dunnigan's Biggest Loser going on that weekend. So there's going to be a lot of fishing to watch. I will, Josh.
I'm not. I can't text you after the show, Josh. I see how it is.
But I got my Carolina transmission sticker.
864 South Carolina.
This is the one I really like.
Nice.
Yeah. Love it. But yeah, that's good stuff happening. So, but right now, what we're looking at is, I know it'll be me and Dee, and we'll have Freddie. I think my buddy Bill, Chris, and Latelli. Looks like K&B Anglers. Still haven't had a chance to get in touch with PD, but I know PD's going down as well. Sounds like Justin, Richard Warskow, and Junior Warskow, and gosh, I don't even know who. Like I said, I can't remember. I need to write all this stuff down, but I'm bad with that. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Love it, Creole. Love it. We got him and Roger. I'm just saying, if you didn't watch Muskrat Adventures Tuesday night, you missed out on a chat fest treat.
Watched some. We got Freddie and Nina hats today. Did you see this? Parker. Chad really hates fishing rods made in Missouri. How would I know? I don't even have one made from Missouri. I'm pro staff. Anyway. Susquehanna Stan, what's going on, buddy? Lisa Elliott. Carmel Muncie. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to that, and we're gonna see what we do, man. What else we got? What else we got going on?
Well, the one thing we haven't really talked about in a couple weeks is, right there after April 16th, we have another fishing thing going on.
Yeah, we do. So I'm telling you, freaking the month of April is going to be busy. We've got
really busy. What was that? Let me see. I missed one. Oh, there it is. I know. Catching them wearing my hat. Now everybody wants one. Speaking of Greenwell, there it is, Mikey. I just got to it's all sanded down now. I just got to put some stain on it, get the frame finished up, and it'll be on the way to you, bud.
Oh, what was I saying?
That comment. Yeah.
Friendly St. Patrick Day reminder: don't loan many to Lumbercons. James Dockery Fishing and Hooks and Hammocks. They always come up short. Now, I did do some work on my boat the other night too. I flipped my rod rack around and got all that. My buddy Bill helped me a little bit with that. He came over while I was supposedly on a work break, and he grabbed it.
Fuzzy.
Why are you all fuzzy?
Oh, there it is. It just didn't want to auto focus back. Oh, and yeah, when we're doing the beatdown of the No Script crew, it is Honolulu's birthday on that day too.
That will be my birthday to Honolulu, is taking down that other
crew,
non-talked about people who will, I think, be on tonight for Brian B's birthday.
Yep.
So looking
And
forward
there's
to
Aaron, Captain Burgalolos, and Mr. Eric B in the house.
What's up, Eric B? What did you say? The weekend anywhere? They've got high hopes. Tell you what, I just can't wait for this friggin' week to be over there. I'm going to go fishing. Got my boat ready. Got all my gear pretty much ready. Anything else that those other weekends in April was coming up? Trying to think what else is going on. I'll be honest, guys, I am wore out. I got home about 6:30 this afternoon from work.
That's about the time I got home too.
Oh man,
I was working all day too, working hard at sitting back on my boat fishing.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Man, the air conditioning, they've been working on it for weeks at this building. It's a 5-story freaking building. And the other day, Dee works just down the hall from my office, and she's like, and I was working from home. She goes, "Oh my God, it was 86 degrees today by our desk." And I was like, "Man, that's hot." I was like, "Still ain't as hot as my room gets." She had got a taste of just how bad it was today. She came down. I was actually in a meeting with an employee, and she comes down, and it was 94.5 or 95.4 degrees. I keep saying the other 95.4 degrees at my desk. I have a little thermometer on my desk. I was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna die." Now, if I was fishing, I'd been all right. But
well, speaking of fishing, Eric B asked me how I did today, and I actually caught 8 today. I did pretty nice. Wasn't no huge ones because I was on a channel cat lake. 3 of them are right around 5 pounds. The other 4 of the other ones were around that 2 to 4 pounds, and then I had one that was just about as long as my hand. See, Ricky says it right there. He's already vouching. I was at work today.
Yeah, but Ricky's going to take up for you anytime. Yeah, no. There was a difference, G. We weren't outside. We were in an office building. Big difference. I'd be outside in 86 and probably wouldn't complain too much because I'm going to be fishing if I'm doing it. So, let's see.
Squirrel, I ain't complaining. A fish is a fish.
Right.
And that little bitty old fish took that 10-aught hook I had.
Really?
Yes.
It's amazing sometimes how small of a fish can handle them freaking 10-aught hooks. And you look at the mouth and you're like, how did you even?
Oh no, that little one was caught on my bait rod, which was a little small hook. But
see, now you're telling fish stories.
The other one that was about this long was caught on my 10-aught hook.
Okay, so you're telling fish stories, and that's okay because this is the bait shop. That's what we do is we tell fish stories.
That last fish was this big.
That's like I caught I don't know how many 43 inchers last week that I forgot my bump board, so I didn't get to measure them. And that was after the live where Jerry Parker beat me, and he refused to take pictures. He let my phone die, so I couldn't take pictures. He wouldn't take pictures for me. I was like, whatever, dude. I've done it for you. Whatever. I don't know what I'm up to this year. I think last I looked, I was about 20, 17, something like that.
I'm at 27 after today.
No, I got some catching up to do. So we need to, we're making a competition right there, right here, right now. Who catches the most cat? Are we going catfish, right? Most catfish.
Yeah, because you don't want to go against me in panfish. You already know that. I catch all the bait.
Oh, here we go. Now I can't catch bait either.
No, I didn't say you couldn't. You just know every catfish tournament I seem to catch more bait than I do catfish.
You got a fair point there. That's okay. Everybody needs a good bait boy. So I do want to throw out there too, if you guys have not noticed that we're using like a different bait shop every week in the thumbnail. and that's actually the one in our background right now. I'm going to start using that as well. The descriptions and the addresses, whatever I've got information wise, is in the description of all the videos. But also, if you have a bait shop that's not in Illinois, sorry, D, because they won't let you have a picture of them for some reason in Illinois for whatever. But you want to get them some shout outs or whatever, please send a picture or give me a link to where I can find one, and I'll ask permission myself. Right? So Jerry has this freaking trolley that he's pulling, and and I got my cart that I'm pulling, but you don't notice that Jerry has his, looks like it's got a big cover over it. So you all have seen how like Chunky rolls with like 3 12-volt batteries that powers his freaking space shuttle lifting looking thing that he's getting ready to fish with. And I don't think he would have had enough power if side by side, if they were pulling, I think Jerry Parker would win. And yet D, myself, and Josh didn't get any. All of our batteries died, and he's sitting there like, I could power that power plant over here with my cart.
Rod Knocker says he keeps hearing the term Joey, but what the heck is a Joey? That would be Chad. I mean, that would be a net man.
Yeah, so Joey is technically now been deemed a net man. If you go over to Fishing and Stuff, he's got a video on how a Joey became a Joey. So Joey, who is Catfish from, Catfish Chris from Catfish Clothing, buddy of his, where they do fishing tournaments and stuff together. But basically, Joey does everything. They get the bait, they net the fish, they pull anchors, throw the anchors, they pour you drinks and pretty much everything, but take the glory. You get the glory of the catching the fish and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it has now been deemed in the community as a Joey.
Usually you make them weigh it for you too, so you don't even have to do that anymore. You just get to hold it to take pictures.
Yeah. Pretty much. Net person. Get it correct.
Yes, net person.
Oh, God. I will time you out, Ricky. I just realized what he's trying. Oh, my goodness.
That's right, Creole. Chad does it all the time.
What did I do?
Nothing.
Shut up. I'm crying.
That's right, Rod Knockers. Another name for it would be a deckhand.
Yeah, a deckhand. Ooh, I almost mispronounced that.
That's why I said it really quick so you got covered up.
Oh, copy that, Mr. Sean T. Oh, shout it out loud. You guys are killing me tonight with this stuff.
Well, they're just trying to pay back
piss reference
Tuesday
there.
Night, but they'll never match Tuesday nights, I don't think. That was
I did notice it. I started watching at the beginning, and then I came back in later on. I don't remember what I was doing, but then I was kind of like, what in the world is going on here? Send you a pic and info from Fast Break Bacon Bait and Tackle here in Lake Okeechobee. Feel free.
Perfect.
Like I said, I list normally if they have a Facebook link or a website. I try to give something to where people can find them, like the Honey Hole Bait Shop. The gentleman that owns it, I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he says he does watch from time to time, and I wish I could remember his name. I'm too old to remember half this stuff. 40 is just not working well with me, apparently. But it is in the great state of Virginia. If you're out and around that way, stop it and see them and tell them that you found out about them from the Chad. So, and to Freddie. Or the bait shop.
Yeah. You send them to me, send them to Chad, either one of us. Because I guess, I'm going to, since I am the co-host, I'll start helping make thumbnails so he don't have to do it all.
I mean, honestly, I'm getting way
You're getting
more
really
into
good at it.
thumbnails than I ever thought I would. Because used to, I was like, oh, I'll just put, picture of somebody on it. Now I kind of, I mean, this one's pretty simple. The only thing I did was, because I love the picture, and I would just add the bait shop to the middle of it. But
nope, it worked great.
But, yeah, I'm starting to get more and more into the thumbnails, but I need more
stores.
I need more pictures to work with. I don't want to put the same picture every week as a thumbnail. So, the last channel I had, it was basically I had the same thumbnail for like the first 20 or 30, and then I had the next one like the next 50.
So if you guys out there have a local bait shop or tackle shop you like going to, stop in, ask them would they mind being a thumbnail on our show, and if not, send us pictures or just shoot us the link to their webpage or their Facebook page, and we'll check the pictures out.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what I did. Like when we went down to Bama, we stopped at a gas station. It was actually just a little marathon gas station, but it's actually one of the thumbnails. I think it was the one I used for when we had Jody on. And I walked in, and there was like 5 or 6 guys sitting over here on the right side. They had some tables and stuff in the bait shop part of it, and they were all just sitting there bulls crapping with the local county cop that was sitting there. And I was talking to the gentleman that owned the place, and I was like, hey, would you care if I do YouTube, and not very good at it, but do you care if I take some pictures and use it as my thumbnail? He's like, yeah, absolutely, that's awesome.
I think we can already answer that one. We can answer that comment. John Patrick Jr. was asking Lyle what was his bait shop called. We all know it. It's the workshop up at the North Pole. Just saying.
But I didn't get to finish that, but that cop that they were talking to, for some reason, they told him to follow me when we left there. Oh, Jeep.
Gotta love Uncle Jeep's comments. Gotta love him.
That boy right there, I tell you what, he's something special.
He is special, and man, was it amazing to get to actually shake his hand, give him a hug, and hang out with him.
I know, I was so shocked when he was like, he comes up and he says hi, and I was like, who are you? And he goes, with a Jeep hat. And I was like, no way! Is Bobcat in here?
Bobcat's in here, and also Justin's Fishing Fetish has joined us.
What's happening, Gabby's dad?
Fishing, yeah.
Got it?
Yep, fish fest.
Bobcat Outdoors, he was out fishing earlier. Seen him live. I know J-Dog and Lee and them were live. They were out there fishing.
Yep, I think they're going to fish for a while.
Everybody's fishing, and I'm not fishing. But it is what it is. What else we got to talk? We got about 10 minutes left.
About 10 minutes. We've been between 50 and 60 amazing people hanging out with us the whole time tonight. It's been wonderful.
Phenomenal.
So where is Phil's to War at right now as far as hook sets, Chad?
We are at 428.
Nice. Getting there.
That's right. So we're getting it slowly but surely back.
Almost back to 500. That'll be the first step.
Apparently we just gained some tonight.
See?
D is saying we're at 431.
Boom. So 69 more to go.
Whoa, yeah. Can't.
Then you'll hit that big 500.
Yeah.
And you'll be back to the community tab. And from there, it's only up.
Oh, as soon as we get 500, it's all on. We'll be at like 100K before the end of the year.
Yeah.
No problem here at all. We'll get it going. But, I'll probably try to do some recording this weekend instead, because, obviously we got the 1v1. We'll be trying to watch that, but I'll probably try to do some recording if we can find the fish, but we'll see what happens with that. But I think we'll try to put out some videos. That's what I need to do, is get on the video part of it. So Oh, here we go. Dee is so popular now.
Well,
did I mention how awesome she did last night? If you did not watch it, LG Baz on his channel, go over, check him out. That was so awesome. I told her last night I was so proud of her. She was even explaining dragging, baits and, how to use planer boards. And I was just like, proud husband moment right there. Like, I'll heard that.
You told me I had to do a better job at clicking on these comments, so I'm just clicking on them.
Right now, I'm like, you need to do a better job of timing Sean T out. Hey, leave Sean T alone. Never mind, he's off limits. Last in line.
Oh, look right there. Justin's coming to Wiley.
Well, I think him and Richard are going to try to take down Dee and Chad this year.
Well, Freddie's already taken Chad down. Dee said she was involved.
Freddie, I'm going to tell you now, buddy. You don't need to catch more than little 5-pounders down there, brother.
It was a $20 that I threw on the line against you, but then Dee says she's part of that, that combo of y'all, so I had to add 5. So now it's $25 bet that'll get donated.
Wait, now I'm making goodness gracious.
Who catches the biggest fish?
All right.
Just saying.
Let's see. Who does Lyle and them have on tonight? They have somebody I've not heard of. I was looking at it the other day. I could find what I'm doing here. Don't know what I'm doing. I know.
Parker says nothing. The best part of last weekend's 1v1 was the hug he got from Dee.
Oh, don't even act like you and me didn't have a moment. Let's see. We've got Little Miss Bacon's Bait on Panfish Nation right after this. Panfish Nation is also at 773 subs. Hook sets, whatever you want to call them these days, you fancy kids.
Uncle Chief is on a roll. It's not true.
You bet 40 on Parker?
It's not true. Ooh,
we did.
Yeah.
I mean,
you beat me to that comment. That's a good one.
Exactly, because it's very, very true that Parker kept coming up and putting his arm around me, hugging me, and if you notice, if you go back and watch the 1v1 that day, he kept coming over and he would lean over and whisper in my ear. He was asking for fishing tips.
See, that romance must be strong. He felt you overheating a day, so he hurt himself at work just so he can go to ER for you.
I know he's just trying to one up me. I was always going to keep doing.
We got about 5 more minutes until we shut this thing down and jump over and hang out with Lyle and Mark on Panfish Nation. So if you get off of here, you jump over to Panfish Nation, hang out with Mark and Lyle. If you ain't hook set to them, there's the link. You need to just jump on over and get them too. And while you're at it, look at James Dockery fishing. Make sure you hook set James Dockery. We're trying to get him to that 500 mark.
One of these days you all are going to set him off, and he is going to do a U.S. tour and just start taking people out. To be one, every day you'll see one less channel at least. It never comes back. Trying to think, is there anything else we need to talk about? Before we go.
They're on you tonight, bud. I'm just saying.
It's every night. They hate me because they ain't me. It's okay though. But we do have Panfish Nation, and then like I said, Brian B is going live later on his channel, birthday celebration of No Script. So
I think 10:15 was the last that I saw.
Sounds about right.
doing his
10:15
birthday celebration fun stuff.
We're looking at 10:15, 10:30, 10:45.
Well, it depends on if he's has two stands on there and they have to wait on him. It'll be like 11:15 before they even start. I'm just saying.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
This is true, Eric, but this is great.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
People sending me photos. All right.
At least I'm not getting stuff from Dockery. Hey, I'm just trying to promote him. That's all. I just want him to get a $5 so he can have that community tab.
No, I didn't. It doesn't say I got any emojis from Dockery, so he's probably back here going, "Yeah, good job timing out Mark because he's a jerk." I think when he says stuff like this, I think he is self. What's it?
He needs to go. He's got to go get him a snack and a drink before the show starts, so that gives him a chance to do it.
Well, I think what it is that he's really the one that hates Missouri, but he's trying to portray it out to other people, like myself.
He's trying to do that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Oh, Jeepers. Hilarious. All right. Let's see. Man, I don't know. I'm tired for tonight, brother.
Well, we only got 2 minutes left anyway, so we could shut it down when you're ready. That way Mark and Lyle can get started at 9 instead of waiting until like 9:05.
We could do that. So everybody get ready to head over to Panfish Nation. We won't take up the full whole hour. We'll give you another minute and a half, 2 minutes of your life so you can go over, get a drink, get a snack, head on over to Panfish Nation, and we will see you this weekend on Mark's 1v1, 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Can't wait to see it while I'm catching fish. Fine, I'll tear them up this weekend. I'll probably catch all kinds of fish.
Mark said they ain't getting started at 9. Lyle had to restart his computer. You know that.
All right, so we'll keep going for a minute.
We can keep going for about 5
more minutes. Yeah, we'll go for a minute. You know that's what's going to happen, right? I'm going to go out Saturday, and I'm going to just lay into a bunch of fish now that I'm not in it.
You know that probably will happen because I tend to do that too. Because the day after the Winter Blues, where I only caught 3 big old channel cats, I turn around and caught like 8 blues the very next day.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
That sounds about right. I gotta have a good showing there. I gotta at least get a couple good fish. At least I need 4 fish to put on the board no matter what. But
that was me. I want to get those 7 in that slot, whether they're big or small, just to say, hey, I got the 7 fish that was supposed to be in that slot thing.
So we just gotta make sure we're looking good. And then Sunday I gotta, at least gotta get some to make my sis proud that I caught some crappie, even though she'll be like, "Oh, I caught like 400 and you caught 20," but I'll be like, "I'm probably gonna a good 20."
And there's Kevin Palmetto Caps jumping in right at the end. So what's going on, Kevin? Oh, look, it's 9 o'clock. We made it. You think
we did? We made it.
You think his computer's still doing the swirly thing, booting up?
Well, probably not. He's got that lightning fast internet, so hopefully it'll be all right. But Justin, that is not where we're going. We're actually going to be somewhere a little bit closer Sunday, but we will be fishing for the crappie on Sunday. So hopefully be able to find them and get on them. But no worries at all, Mr. Kevin. We did talk about the fishing chaos that you and I are both in and doing so well this month, Kevin. So hopefully we'll be able to end the month better we've started. But anyway, Guys, gals, head on over to Panfish Nation, and we will see you over there in just a few minutes. Hopefully everybody has a good rest of the week, and we'll have a great freaking weekend.
We're going to have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later.